let's move on since we're running low on time. We're already like way into the show here, guys. But we got another topic to discuss. So there was a bunch of videos, posts coming up. Billy was one of the people posting about this topic of, is the iiRcade community too positive? And I'm hearing a lot of chatter around this subject all over the place this week. What do you guys think about this? Do you think the iiRcade community, do you think like we're just being too positive on this stuff? Are we not critical enough? Like, what do you guys think? CT, why don't you tell us what you think?
Start us off, CT.
I mean, to be honest with you, no, I don't think there ain't nothing wrong with being positive. It's good to look at, and see if the cup is like half full instead of half empty. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. iiRcade is doing fine. They got plans. We can be happy over whatever little games come out. They at least we getting stuff. Instead of people releasing the same variation of things over and over again like Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Taco Bell.
I'm gonna release a video about Taco Bell this week. I'm just saying. I got issues with Taco Bell. What do you guys think? But Brad, what do you think?
I think it's refreshing. I think the whole point of the show is I love iiRcade. That's why I do this show. I mean, that's it. I'm a fan. I like it. I followed it like ever since the Kickstarter. I've liked iiRcade and I enjoy it. But I think there's nothing wrong with being positive. But if you got to call a dog too. If something's not good, you got to call it out. So I think you need a little bit of both. But
That's fair.
If I have to like be a little bit more on one side or the other, I think it's good to be more positive than negative, because we have enough negativity in it. Everywhere you go, there's negativity.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
I don't really want it in my arcade, all over my arcade stuff,
Well, and I tend to agree with Brad there. I mean, there's a lot of negativity in the world in general, and so that's part of the reason we started this show, was to be more positive and uplifting. But having said that, are there bad games on the iiRcade?
Absolutely.
There
are bad games in every system. There are bad games on the iiRcade.
And are there? But just because something's
your
bad
brain
to you,
strainer.
if something's bad to you, somebody else might enjoy it as well. So I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, yeah, there's some games that don't appeal to me for sure, but I don't buy them, and so they're not on my machine. And so when I turn on my iiRcade, I don't see games I don't like.
Yeah.
Put it like this: we ain't gonna sell nobody nothing that ain't good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say,
we're not
this dookie game is good. You know what I mean? Like, no, we just won't talk about it.
Yeah,
well, so here's the thing. This is kind of into the psyche of how people think, right? It's like, if a game comes out that you're like really excited about, and you're like, oh, it came out, like a perfect example is Shotgun Sean was super excited for Toe Jam and Earl. I wasn't that excited about Toe Jam and Earl, but I'm not going to crap on his parade, right? Like, if he likes the game, he's going to come out and be like, oh, this game's amazing and all this. But if he has a game that comes out that he doesn't like, he's probably not incentivized to just go out and like say, this game sucks. Why do you know what I mean? Like, that's just not how most people think. They're excited about what they're excited about, and if there's a game that comes out that they're not excited about, they just
I don't want to rain on someone else's parade. You know what I mean?
Right. People don't do that you don't go to like the Nintendo forums and see people going like, oh, another crappy game because they didn't get the game that they wanted or whatever that week. Yeah.
Nobody hates Mario though. Mario's pretty likable.
I hate Mario.
I would love. Can we read this? Because this is such a good comment. This is from Prince Malcolm.
Go ahead and read it.
Who posted that question? Do you really want to live your life complaining and being a bitter Betty about everything? I come to the community to escape politics and people that bring too much drama. And
here.
Review what you love. Don't review what you hate. And more than that, specifically, don't review stuff that you haven't even tried. It's free. It's absolutely free. You can get the game for 30 minutes and try it.
I've seen people review without even playing the game. Yeah,
showing the preview video is not kosher.
Because I
liked your first comment. Review what you love, not what you hate. It's a good comment.
The four of us is a good example. We are all here because we love the iiRcade, right? So do you really expect to come to this show and hear us giving a whole bunch of negative stuff about no, because we're fans of the product. If you go watch that show with those 4 guys that talk about Amico all day long, of course they're going to be positive on the Amico. They made the show about the Amico. Let's be honest. So it's the same thing with the forums. If you go to the iiRcade community or the iiRcade fan page, what are you going to find? Fans of the product. So you're going to see more positive than negative stuff there. And that's just a thing. If you go in there and you do, look, I will say this. I moderate over in those forums, and I don't delete people for having criticism or negative opinions. John doesn't want that. He wants everyone to be able to say what they want to say, and we allow that in all of those forums, and people can say things. But what I will say is, if you're going to go to one of those forums, I can't protect you, right? If you're going to go in there and just start crapping all over a game, Ninja Clown sucks or whatever, you're going to get jumped on by the fans of the community, because they're fans of the community. They're fans of those things.
That's why they're there.
I mean, what do you really expect, right?
I mean,
yeah, it's what I'm saying. So
it's pretty directly labeled.
So nobody's being censored for their opinion is what I'm getting at. So just when I hear people say, like, you can't say anything negative about, no, you can say negative things, but
don't
what do you expect
when people aren't happy about you saying it? I mean,
exactly. So
I love this comment. I just want to do a shout out to Mad Dad's Gaming, because he's such a great guy. I've always liked Mad Dad's, and he says the best thing about iiRcade is you buy what you want. It's not filled with shovelware. It's not filled with stuff you don't want. You pick which games you want.
Right.
And there's about 150 games I don't have because I'm not interested in them.
Right. I've got giant spinning wheels with thousands of games, and it's a pain to find the game I want to play on it a lot of times.
Right.
I mean, and I'm just going to give a maximum respect to Mad Dad's Gaming. It's a guy that's always been great.
I got something real quick.
That guy.
I seen Mad Dad. He said something about the Taco Bell thing. He might have not understood what I meant. What I meant was some companies, like what is that? Arcade 1-Up. They do it like Taco Bell style, where you got the same thing. You got the Taco Supreme, and you got the regular taco. You got burrito, but it's all the same ingredients. You got the Street Fighter. You got the Big Blue. You got the regular cow. It's all the same stuff. That's what I meant.
They like to recycle the same. At least we're getting like new titles on this. I'm just saying. Well, the next topic is kind of all in the same thing. We've kind of been talking about it already. It's okay to be a fan of something that you like, right? If you like Arcade 1-Up, it's okay for Michael B to go on his stream and say, you know what, guys, I don't care what you think. I like this stuff. Cool, man. Then make videos about it. That's it's okay to be a fan.
You can like some of it, you can like all of it. I mean, I like it all. I mean, CT Jason is just like me too. Isn't that right, CT?
What are you talking about?
Jason's Arcade. I mean, you got it. You got stuff from all the companies.
Oh, I got a bunch load of Arcade 1. I love it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I need something new. That's it.
I know you got something new. I've seen your shop.
No, I need some. I want some new titles.
Target.
I want that virtual line.
Yeah. It's definitely seems like it's getting a little repetitive on the other side of the fence. But I mean, in their defense, I mean, they released Terminator 2. I mean, that is a new game for them, and Killer Instinct. Those games are new.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got the iiRcadians merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. Enjoy.